What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to About Even for another week. The number one betting show on the face of the earth. Shout out to Neds who make the whole show possible. We love you dearly, and we couldn't do it without you. Now, we are back for another week. One man short. Eddy, third holiday for the year, sunning his dick in Spain currently, I believe. We hope you're well, mate. Great to hear you've arrived safely, and the dick is getting sunned. How are we, fellas?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, good.
This isn't a skeleton crew, obviously.
Yeah, it's not a skeleton crew.
It's got to be more than like
two or more
Two or
missing.
more out.
Yeah. Eddie's gone. Somewhat, maybe while he's away, he might slip up a little bit, and maybe we could have a bit of a last season push from someone else.
Yep.
But yeah, good dude. Not a good weekend of betting. And I feel like we're just entering into the part of the season everyone gives a fuck about in NRL, but like the part of the season when you're punting, like your last few chances to get a big bet, shake it up on the leaderboard sort of thing. Yeah. So it's a bit of life.
Some people were wondering whether you were even...
I saw that.
Whether you're here or whether you're in Europe.
Yeah, it wasn't a great week. He's getting a little smug for me sitting here anyway, Eddie. I'm happy to see the back of him.
Yeah, well, he had a bit of a heel turn.
I think he also has had a bit of a slip in his betting thing, and like the mask or masquerade is kind of wearing thin a little bit. Like before, he would just say that confidently, and he would get 2 or 3 bets every week. Yeah. Now it's like, ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there a chink in the armour as it comes into the pointy end of the season? Look, I'm no one to talk. I might have got a couple of bets, but I stink the house up. Let's get to some accountability while we're here. Actually, no. Before that, Rando, how are you in your new position?
Good. I like the new position. A lot more free space next to my good mate Tobler over there. So, it's good. And you guys can actually see me for once. So, yeah.
No, it's good. I wonder, though, whether that is the demise of one of our very first studio purchases, the Antique Bar, which we had high hopes for. I don't know. That's more of a me thing. I'm emotionally connected to it. What a waste of money.
I feel like I'm going to break it every time I touch it.
I feel we bought like 10 of those type of things in the old Redfern.
Yeah, that's very much like an old Redfern thing.
I was like, did we keep something from Redfern? And
no, we bought that from there. That's got a lot of our velvet couch about it, which was way too expensive and sits in the shed. But you never know when you might need a 1970s era, what's that, a bar? Small bar that's falling apart, Anyway, you plug it into the power and like the fish in the front light up.
Oh, really?
I didn't know there was fish in the front.
Yeah, well, you got to pay attention. Accountability. Let's just get into it, shall we? Storm 22, defeat the Broncos 2. I forget to share the bet to my profile, so I'm an NA at $1.90.
That is top shelf accountability by you.
Well, Eddy put it in there, so I can't.
He's going to be on it as much as...
Yeah, he's hawked me from Europe. He's a fucking piece of shit.
He's going to be on it as much as possible because he knows he's probably going to slip up.
I think he's probably not going to slip up when he's over there. He's the most competitive. Well, maybe second most competitive after Seb in Monopoly, but like...
And table tennis.
And table tennis. Anything, really. But yeah, so I didn't put it on. No one got a bet, but you were a meanie away there. So
well, I got I think I mentioned it maybe on the Hello Sports show, but God, I miss the days of... when it goes to the screen to review that it's like essentially a coin flip. Meanie scored the try, and then as soon as you hit, like you get that lingering thing in the camera, you just know it's done. And there's a small part of me that's been, I guess, conditioned that you still have a chance when it goes up there because that's what it used to be.
Yes.
So I was just like, well, fuck. And you just know he's not going to score another one after that. But I was just like, it's the first time it's like happened to me where it's the last leg and then it gets pulled back. So, Devo, miss the old days.
Yep. Eddy was a Harry Grant away. He had the Storm to win. And then Roo, Ellie Katoa, did he get close? I can't even remember.
Don't think so.
No.
I can't remember.
Wishart just took control.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wishy, first try scorer as well. Lippy was a Walsh away. He had Pap Storm 13+. Panthers defeat the Knights, beat the shit out of the Knights, really. Coach O'Brien in the game afterwards was like, I didn't even realise like a team could complete that well in the wet. And it was like, okay.
It's one of the few times I've genuinely felt sorry for Adam O'Brien.
One of the only times?
Oh, mate, Penrith just did not put a foot wrong.
They were so
game.
good.
It was fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
So fucked up.
Yep. They got the job done, 48-12, as I said. Dylan Edwards did not score first, second or third. Eddy had a Casey McLean, Panthers only team to score 20 or more. He was an Edwards away. Sebo, you were a Martin
and
away.
It's done with him. I've had Casey for like 3 weeks in a row. He's done it, but then Martin, I had the same bet last week, previous to this one, and I'm done with mutton. It's not my type of fish to net. That's fine. I had a crack. You can't win them all.
Is he even that fun a fish to catch?
No, but it's just like for some reason he's not. Just got caught in a bit of a like I just had these visions of maybe that epic try scored last Origin off Nath maybe, or like not last year, and yeah, it just hasn't looked like that again.
Roo, Penrith 1-12.
Yeah, I thought Newcastle, they really get blown out. They're tending to get blown out a little bit now, though.
Is it blowout set time of the season?
I think we're getting into that ballpark.
Where, teams don't give a fuck. As in, they obviously give a fuck, but, teams are sort of, they're not competing for the 8 anymore, so they're probably just going to get their back.
Especially Mr. O'Brien. If he's lost the dressing room, you think that the blowouts will happen. I don't know if he has, but, I just know I wouldn't have been following him into battle, full of fucking positivity. From day one. And this is, I don't know how many days he's been there, but maybe they love him and he's just not good in front of camera. But if he has, it could be blowout city for the night.
Was that one a thumping, humping? Where did that
was it was a fisting.
Cream pie?
No, sorry, I'm thinking the Roosters one.
Roosters
thumping, pumping, might be a pumping.
Yeah, it goes 20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
So then that'd be a pumping?
Yeah. Thumping, pumping, thumping, humping.
We need to get that mounted here, Tobler. That's another thing we need to
get. Because you never remember it.
We need to get that printed off, blown up, and put somewhere on the set because we need to be able to refer to that. It's a great tool. Lippy, he had Garner, didn't have 2+. There was a white boy bet on the off in that game as well. It was it was looking nice. Raiders defeat the Seagulls, 28-12.
Yeah. Was I worried maybe in the first 10 minutes? Kind of. When Manly were throwing it around from inside their 20 and stuff. And I was like, okay. But then it's just, the middle fell. The Corey Parker fell. And then the Raiders just came through and Ethan Strange is just fucking like a humanoid droid or something. It just looks hard to tackle that dude. He's just got that
He's also the ultimate townie. There was a lot of townie chat last week.
Yeah.
He's an ultimate townie.
I can't believe you beat Melbourne down there and you haven't won a game since.
I can.
When did you put that photo up on the wall? Is there any timing line up there?
No, we won. We beat Melbourne after that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, mate. Don't you fucking worry. Don't worry. I know. People trying to find the curse in that one. We've had some wins. We had some good wins after that. Mainly only just one against Melbourne. But Sebo tripling Raiders minus 7.5. That's huge.
Easy. Going back to the old ways, smart, gut triples, where it's just 7.5 in -2 and Manly... It kind of got the shakes or yips or something, or maybe they've lost the dressing room. Maybe who knows? There's a lot of variables there to go against the Red Hot Raiders off the back of a loss.
I think
there's in -2. What are you talking about?
I think there's some lost dressing room. I think there must be. I don't know.
This is where part of the season where it really shows though. When you're out of the running. And if you don't like your coach, then that's when it starts to really show.
Manly's still in the running, just for the record. Dragons 22 defeat the Sharks, the weak, soft, underbellied Sharks. I'm sorry, Sharks fans. I know you don't like to hear it, but you must believe it now. Manly fucking suck. Yeah, cool, dude. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you guys have a weak underbelly. Dragons defeat you, 22-14. Teague Wilton first, second, or third, and then the Sharkies turn to shit. Thank you, Teague, at $10.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
That's good.
Thank you, Teague. No one else gets up. Eddy was a 13+ away. You were a Raming away. Now I think he's out for regular season.
For the regular season, yeah.
And then red for Roo, red for Lippy. Teague, thank you. Good to get a Teague.
Yeah, Teague's a good get. Tell you what, Sharks fans, it's kind of... You guys, if you put it back to golf, you guys have the best club and balls and everything you could possibly have after going, if I only had the new driver, you've got everything
guy in the middle.
Yeah, you rock up to a golf course with the best in everything. Everything you could possibly get in a golf bag, and you've got no more excuses about your kid.
That's a great way to explain.
And then you guys just can't fucking shoot your handicap, you blow it, and it's just it's all there, dude. It's actually just on you. You've got something with you.
All gear, no idea.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, Sharks fans. I wish you were cool. I don't mind your players, but you just fucking win one, lose one. Win one, lose one.
Have they got no constitution? What are they about?
Yeah, it's weird. When you think to your Gallons and your Luke Lewis's, you're oh fuck, they actually look like great white sharks.
Yes.
They actually look like
terrifying.
Now you guys are a bunch of reef sharks, maybe hot reef sharks,
little gummy sharks.
Well, the ones you get in the pet store that look like sharks.
Yeah, you've got a shark's physique, but you don't act like a shark.
Yeah.
I think they're my most hated team to bet on.
Oh, I've been saying for
do it.
years. They're the least
They're
trustworthy team. You can't really ever pick a result with them.
And surely Sharks fans agree with that.
Oh, they do.
You have to be able to see that. Your teams, they, as you said, they have the best clubs in the golf bag.
They're the best gear, best clubs.
I just needed that driver. I just needed that big Bertha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you've
And
got
you know
Adam
what?
Fanor-Blake now. What?
Every couple of holes, exactly. Adam Philbeck was the last driver, the
Yeah.
new thing that Scotty Shuffle uses or something. And every second or third hole, you get onto it, you really do, and you get a birdie, sure. But then you just send 2 OB on the next hole. Oh, you lose to the fucking Dragons. So yeah, dude, I'd almost rather be in the Rabbitohs position than your position now. At this point in time, because it's kind of embarrassing. We've got 8 mil on the sideline. You guys have nothing wrong with you.
No, it's fucking embarrassing. I just want to quickly check where they are on the official
Are you upset
ladder.
you avoided the spoon last week?
I'm not upset. I was just content if it happened. But I obviously bet on the Rabbitohs and was going for him. But if it happens, it's just that I might be different to other people. I get the people out there who are just how could you say that? Oh, you follow. It's the storylines, baby. Last to
dude, listen, you can you can put that voice on and try and make it sound like, I'm not one of those losers who.
I didn't say they're losers. I said I'm not like everyone. I'm not like everyone.
You can't.
I like the theatre of it.
No, but not with your team coming last.
No, but I'm saying if they were going to come last, it just for me as a storyline, main fan, to see if they come last and somehow they start all fresh season and have a story of last to third, fourth is just fucking epic, dude. I think that's a great story because you talk about that. You don't talk about, hey, we came second last one year and then we came third. You don't really.
I reckon you would still talk it's. What you get if you come, let's say you come second last, then you make the top 4, you get the storyline without the shame of the fucking wooden spoon.
Yeah, but the storyline's nowhere near as strong.
Who gives a shit? I'll take a slightly less strong storyline.
It's like Batman. It's oh, my dad didn't get shot in the alley, but he walks with a cane now because he got shot in the leg. That's not a fucking origin story. What are you talking about?
Dude,
he's not going to build a giant underground bat cave because his dad has a limp.
You can't use a Batman reference.
No, got you. Shut up.
You can't use a Batman reference to justify wanting your team to come last.
I can.
No,
just
you
did.
can't.
Just did.
No
just
way.
did.
Absolutely
Just
not.
did.
You will never convince me of that. Now, the Sharks are 7th. They could still miss out on the fucking top 8.
No.
Well,
it's between Dolphins and
Roosters could, if they win
well,
all
I think
their games,
Dolphins might be out. Roosters will probably sneak in, right? Unless somehow the Rabbitohs beat them in the final
Dolphins are
round.
currently 8th. Roosters are currently 9th.
But wins? What are we talking? They're two wins ahead. The Sharks have to lose all their games.
Yes.
Yeah, but mate, the Sharks also have the worst for and against out of all those sides. The other thing to watch is Brisbane. They lost both their halves in 4 seconds. The other
Yeah, you're right. Broncos and Sharks not safe, I think is all we can say. They're just not both safe. Manly looking pretty fucked in 24 points. Now, we get back to the accountability here. The Roosters fuck the Dolphins to death, 64-12. Roosters -1.5 into Marky Mark 2+. What a bet. Everyone talking Tupou. I'm saying fuck you. I almost changed. God damn it, sliding doors moment, Gwyneth Paltrow. I stick with Marky Mark 2+, 629. I almost became Mr. Saturday Night because no one else hit a bet there.
No, but it was impressive that a 2+ bet was done in single-digit time clock.
Yes,
wasn't it?
Yes, I was at the pub with Jerry. I go,
okay,
Mark's.
That's normally if you're at the
here.
pub, it's the game kicks off. You're about to go get a couple of drinks, and your bet's banged before you've given everyone their schooner.
Yes. I mean, I still needed the fucking.
Oh, but that was.
But it looked
because
pretty
if you get the two try scores within 8 minutes, you would assume.
But I can, I've had my heart broken before. We then moved to Bulldogs and the Warriors. I was a DWZ short from becoming Mr. Saturday Night. I had Jethro, but Sebo, you got Critter at 295.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 295 against the Wars, who, again, a little bit shaky. They got too many injuries. I guess it was the rain, dude. The bookies must have been reacting to the rain because it was coming down. But I'll take a Critter 295.
Right, look at the odds again. We'll get to it. But there is something about the Bulldogs and the bookies. They do not. The last 3 weeks, there has not been a single try scorer under $2.
Is that because it's been raining for the last 3 weeks? Is that what it is?
But it's only in Dogs games.
Yeah, but because that's the first wet game they've won in a while.
But Dogs also win like a lot of 10-6 and shit. You know what I mean? So that means naturally people might be not including them. And so the bookies have flagged that, hey, we're not getting anything things for the Dogs try
I'm
scorers
not even
to pump it
complaining.
up.
I'm just like, it seems that there is something that, like, I don't exactly know what the reason would be that only for the Bulldogs for the last 3 weeks, that only those games, not a single try score is under $2. Like, someone's going to score a fucking try.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
$2 being like for all of them. Like, someone is going to score some fucking
Rando,
points.
can you get how many tries each team scored this year?
I can. I was just going to back it up with the stat that like their outside backs are like bottom 4 for scoring tries.
Yeah,
So
there
they
you go.
don't usually score tries.
So you're
as
better
much.
off going for
A Preston or something.
You're
Preston
better off going for a Preston or kick out or.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Most
yes.
tries this year, the Melbourne Storm with 104. Raiders in second, 101. Dolphins third, 95. Roosters, 92.
And then we can get
And
a
where
split
did-
between backs and
Where
forwards.
do you want to know? The
Dogs.
Bulldogs are 8th.
Okay.
Scored 81 tries this year.
But then, like a split, if you're going backs and forwards, I guess that you know, to Rando's point.
That's
there.
a random.
But no one salutes there. Oh, sorry, Seba, you saluted with
Critter.
Critter, and the Lippy was a till picky away from a 28-48 bang. We then get to the Rabbits and the Titans. Sebo again.
Yep, 380. Yeah, I mean, my 380 for just a 1 to 12 Wayne Bennett thing I talked about compared to your 401 for a 13 plus and a try scorer. It's just a smarter bet.
Well, listen, smarter. I mean, obviously, that fucking Titans bet. Someone actually left a comment somewhere going, Tom having Titans 13 plus is the most Tom bet of all time. And I was like, I'm going to fucking show you, sir. I didn't show anyone. It was an awful bet. It was one that was born out of having no idea what the fuck was going to happen in that game. But that's a great bet from you, Sebo. 380 for Bunnies 1 to 12. I don't know if I've bet 1 to 12 this year.
Yeah, I mean,
scares me.
I think it's like it's perfect for when it's obviously a team that shouldn't win to get those odds, but when it's like you come across a Wayne or a Bellamy after a loss kind of thing going up against, you know, those super coaches. You've got to kind of have a super coach radar of when 1 to 12 is great for them.
Yep. Rue was a Brimo away. Eddie was a Tallis away. I was 13 plus for the Titans away. We then get to the final game of the round. Eels defeat the Cowboys 19-18. All red, disgraceful, except for Eddie who got a Pensini. He probably should have just stood him out given they used to sleep together. But that game sucked. Oh, not the game, sorry. The betting. Game was actually quite good. Unit Scoopers, I was 2 from 3. Someone must have dropped out, or I don't know. Eddie, 4 from 5. Thank fuck that didn't hit.
Well, his second leg was the one that lost. My fourth leg was the one that lost. So I had Unit Scooper TV on going for the Rabbitohs game, which is a kind of fuck position to be in because you just like, unless they had like a 12-point lead.
So who did you need?
I needed Brimo. Oh. Yeah, I needed Brimo.
He's your guy too.
Yeah, but I mean, I was tough position. But it was kind of like if he scores and the Rabbitohs lose, at least I collect the Unit Scooper. So
Yes.
there's a bit going on.
Rue, your big famous fucking suck me off Unit Scooper, 0 from 3.
Yeah, one of the great outthinks of the room of all time.
Kelmer Tuolung.
Did you see Kelmer was in at $4 when the game kicked off?
Oh, yeah, they came in.
Came
mate,
in
well,
heaps.
you're moving markets, mate. And wasn't that 101, didn't that come into 60?
Yeah.
Hot. That's good stuff. Hey, Neds, pay attention. He's moving. He's moving the needle. Lippy, 3 from 4. What was he, a Katoa away?
Yeah, kick scored, Nana scored.
72.
Yeah.
Fuck, that would have been huge, dude. Could you imagine? From the clouds. Rue, you salute with a hot seat. Bunnies plus 7.5. Sebo wins the week.
Yep.
What up, mate?
Yep.
Up 7.97.
Yep.
I'm in second at 0.95, up in the green. Lippy minus 3.36. Guru minus 7.89, and Eddie Majorca Ed, he is minus 8, avoids the shovel. Obviously, we'd have to send one over to him in Majorca. The overall leaderboard, Eddie about even at 0.58 units in the green. Sebo in second at minus 15. There
Catching.
we go.
He's catching.
There we go.
He's
Shit.
catching.
Rue minus 53.03. Lippy minus 75.39. Myself, a very respectable minus 75.43.
You're hanging in there because you were in the 70s like a long time ago.
Yeah, no, I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in. I'm
yeah.
like a boxer who's like might die soon, and just getting punched. And he keeps getting up. And you're like, what is going on here? Anyway,
I would
that's-
love nothing more than for Eddie to have to watch a Sebo miracle.
I would love that.
A
dude.
million kilometres.
I would love just being where I am currently and knowing that any chance of winning is disappearing every week. I'd love someone to knock Eddie off. And as a fellow
Yeah.
immortal, like I'm happy if you were the guy to do it.
Yep. I am way more motivated and play a lot better and more focused almost in anything when I am just chasing down rather than trying to stay in front.
Yep.
You know, there's just a lot of people are probably the same. So this is, at this point in the season, my funnest one out of the 5. At this point in the season, because one was like over 8, like big Ozaki 8. So now it's like there's not a big gap. It's not big enough that I need to start doing wild swings, tripling dumb shit, but I do need to make up some ground.
Yep, beautiful. All right, well, let's get into some betting then, shall we? See how we're going this week. Tobler, just a reminder to you, me old mate, you need to be watching Eddy like a hawk while he's away.
Yeah, I checked his profile. He shared them all last week before he left, but I'll be on him.
All righty then, friends. Let's get into the betting. First, we've got Panthers v the Storm at CommBank Stadium. $1.53 for the Panthers. Storm, for the first time, I believe, Rando, are outsiders at $2.55. The line 4.5, total 40.5. Sebo and I will be doing a stream, Oceans 3?
3, yeah.
Where it's just me and him sitting on the couch, bunch of money in the account, and we are trying to just finish up, which we haven't been. Oceans 1 and 2 are down.
Yeah.
Oceans 3, we'll see how we go.
We need to just, even if it's $2 in the green.
Anything in the
I
green.
think by the time we're at actual Oceans 11, I want to be up overall.
Fucking oath.
Yeah, but we're down pretty bad already.
No, we're down very bad. But we're only talking about night on night up.
No, I mean across the Ocean franchise.
Yeah. Should we dress in suits like we're fucking...
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah.
I think we might need to dress in
Yeah.
suits for these, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. I like it. Yeah, and like sunnies and shit, like poker chips all over the table. Rando.
Bring an umbrella when you walk through with your suits because it's going to be wet. 5 to 10 millimetres expected on Thursday. As you mentioned, the Storm underdogs for the first time this season. They won 3 of their last 4 games as underdogs last year, though. They've beaten the Panthers in each of their last 3 regular season meetings. The Panthers, though, they are unbeaten in all 8 games that they've had Edwards, Talangi, Cleary and Kenny in their spine this season. They've won 5 of their last 7 meetings as the home team against the Melbourne Storm, and the Panthers have also won and covered the line in their last 3 games against current top 8 teams. So don't mind the Panthers there to get the job done. For try scorers, bit of value here for these players. Casey McLean, 6 tries in his last 4 games. He's scored in both games against the Melbourne Storm, and Storm are 3rd for tries conceded to left centres. For a bit more value, Lindsay Smith at prop scored in 3 of his last 5 games, and the Storm are 5th for tries conceded to props in the last 5 weeks.
Okay, Roo, what are you thinking here?
I'm just going to stand out Isaac Tungo. I think he scored in 3 of his last 4 games. I think that this game will mean a lot to Penrith. I think they'll really stand and deliver here. I think they can win and win well, and I think Tungo, centre outside Nath, 3.35. I think there's good value on him, so I'm just going to stand Tungo out.
Lovely. Sebo?
I've got a pretty vanilla bet, man. It kind of ticks a lot of randos points. Basically, I've taken Panthers at the line -4.5. I just think this is their big test. I don't know how many games I won in a row, but it's like we know we're back, but are we back? That's a game. And with Paps out, Munster's playing. Who else is a big
Hughes
out?
out.
Obviously
Hughes
Hughes.
out.
Exactly. So I think 4.5's good. I'll take McLean because I've had him in my bet every fucking week, and that's the leg that hits. And I've moved my own total points line just up a little bit to 46.5 from like 40.5. As I said, vanilla bet 570.
Yep, I like it. I have gone... I was saying in the preamble about not going 1 to 12 all year, then realise I've gone it in this game. Very Tommy Burns. I think it's going to be close. The Storm are the Storm, right? So I don't think that the Storm will get their backs blown out, despite, Pappy out, but so is Isaiah Yeo. Sure, they don't have Jerome Hughes, but they still did the business against the Broncos. And Brian To'o, who I think is in the 2s for any time, whereas,
usually
you'd think Panthers 1 to 12 and a Brian To'o, that's a rando bet. It's paying like 3 cents.
Yeah, because if it's, how much is that paying? Yeah, basically $5 for a To'o.
For a To'o and Panthers 1 to 12, right?
Yeah.
And it's a big game. To'o's a big game player. This is like, let's go to our big game guys. Who knows where the fuck he is, but let's go to our big game guys in a big game. It's going to be tight as You're getting $4.97 for Panthers under 12 and a total. I think that's a bet, and I'm happy with it. Sebo, who's the lippy this week?
Mate, I just wrote his name in there if you can help me pronounce it. So what do you write
Holy
here?
shit.
Gianluca, Carlton, and
Carlton or Carltol?
Carlton, sorry.
Gianluca Carlton Simpson.
Now, Simpson, he said yes, and yes, Simpson spelt wrong. Just that name basically got me in.
Gianluca.
Yeah, I opened the messages. Bet slips already there from last week with this whole preamble about his name. Said some nice things about Greeks and gods and me and things
Is he
like
Greek
that.
or is he
No, I
Italian?
would say
That's gotta
that's
be
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah.
Get that.
So I imagine he's kind of like a god.
AC Milan player?
Yeah, AC Milan.
Simpson, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
He plays for AC Milan, doesn't he? Or like
He plays
one of
for,
those.
one of the Milans.
Probably Inter.
You know, there's Inter.
Yeah, that's true.
I reckon he might be more Inter guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know my football.
Big Inter guy, I feel.
Okay.
And so he just sent through. He had some slips there. Big message. Like something that just made me lol. You know, just a message. You know, if you not lols, but just a lol. So I thought
Enough.
get
Got your
in.
attention.
Yeah,
Gianluca, Inter Milan player. My wife's relative used to play for Inter Milan, I believe. Stankovic. What's he betting on?
He's got Storm 1 to 12 under 40.5 for 572.
Storm 1 to 12. It's a cracking game. This will be actually. We pick our Oceans games are hard to bet on.
You've picked a tough one.
This is a mongrel of a game to bet on. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, sorry, he had Harry Grant. Why have I got under in there? But yes.
Storm 1 to 12, Harry Grant.
Yeah.
For 5.
72 still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you put that in there,
I
mate.
don't know why that's in there.
Well, listen, you need to get your shit together.
Mate, I double checked these.
You obviously didn't, though, right?
didn't.
But how is that possible?
Oh, I know what I did. I wrote in his stake. It's actually 970. There we are.
970?
Yep.
Storm 1 to 12, Harry Grant anytime, 970 for Gianluca. Well done, Sebo.
Yep.
Warriors and the Dragons, 6 p.m. Friday night. We are at Go Media Stadium. The Warriors are favourites at $1.55. Dragons, 245 outsiders. 4.5 is the line, and 42.5 is the total points. Rando, why are the Dragons outsiders?
It's going to be dry for this game. The reason why the Dragons would be outsiders is that they have not won at Go Media since 2011, losing their last 3 meetings at the venue.
That's Howie territory.
That's a good reason.
They've lost their last 5 games away from home, with their last 3 losses being by 6 points or less. And the Warriors, they have won 9 of their 10 games this season against the current bottom 9 teams. For try scorers, Corey Allen comes in at $2.30 here. He scored in 2 of his last 3 games. That Dragons left edge has been their strongest, scoring 36% of their tries this season, whilst the Warriors, they have conceded a try to a left winger in 65% of their games, including 5 tries in the last 5 games. If you're looking for a bit more value, Leka Halasima has scored in 5 of his last 6 games, including 3 consecutive home games, and the Dragons, they have led in a try to a left second rower in 2 of their last 3.
Lovely. Is Lecker starting?
Yes.
Excellent news. Rue, what are you thinking here, me old mate Rue?
I've got Lecker. I think there's good value there. Love that rando start. I wasn't listening to the first half of what you said. Anything
That's
on
all
Roger
right.
Tuivasa-Sheck?
Nothing about Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Sorry, mate.
Sweet. He's in. 489.
Sebo?
I'd just like to put my hand up, Ari, the lippy stuff. The reason why I stuffed that one up and it was Storm with the unders is because when I clicked in to double check him, because he sent through last week's slips as well, it went to that thing as well.
So he stormed. It is unders?
Yeah, it is unders, yeah.
So it's
It
not
is-
Harry Grant?
No, my original thing was correct. It's just that he sent through all these slips, and when I opened them, it went to the last week's one. Yeah.
So it's not Storm 1 to 12 Harry
No,
Grant?
it's Storm unders. It's
Storm
Storm unders.
1 to 12
What was
unders.
I?
Well, are you
what was in
you
there?
gonna update that?
Yeah, I'll update that.
You know who's
Yeah.
fucking scoring now.
Yeah. So it's unders.
Yeah. Look, Dragons.
Jesus
I know.
Christ. And what's it paying?
What it was paying.
970 or 520?
No, what it was paying.
What was that?
I'll put it in.
Well, fucking put it in there. You can-
Okay. Well, like, here we are. It's
you
572. Reckon there's lippy slips everywhere. I had it right the first time because I swear I double checked it. I swear I
Right,
double checked it. Yeah. All right. So, where are we? Dragons.
Yeah.
I am just taking that like plus 10.5. It's my own line. I just feel that the Dragons are going to keep doing what they do. I think Shane's got the dressing room and they're trying to prove a point a little bit. The Wars, like, I love them, but just I think they're on the slide a little bit. But, they've got good players. But Rando once gave a great Jackson Ford stat, which I bet on and then wildcarded myself out of it. And I'm trying to chase back a bit of glory here with a Ford first, second or third. Is there anything you can tell me to make me have hope, Rando, or am I just trying to chase my losses?
You're just trying to chase your losses.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, fine.
26-21.
He's a Gerringong boy against the Dragons.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Bit of Gerringong scorn, they call it. It's where you booted me out of the local fucking
Gerringong
team.
scorn, is that what they call it?
Yeah,
okay, all right. I like the Dragons. And when I say I like them, I'm vibing them. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But they, as you said, Sebo, feel like the Shane has a full wrangle on the dressing room there.
Yeah.
Like if he was... Shane's almost Timothy Chalamet in Dune, and he's trying to wrangle that big snake thing.
Yeah.
And that's the Dragons.
And he's on it now.
He's on it now. He's got it hooked in. It's like,
I've got it. Yeah, he's got him.
That's Shane.
Yep.
I like the Lecker stat because I've got him in there. But I'm also like, if the Dragons are going to go over to New Zealand and win a game that they haven't won in 50 fucking years, that's got a bit of Clint Gutherson about it for me. Stand up for your club, do the right thing. So you go Dragons into Lecker, into Clint, 1777.
Yep.
1777.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah. Getting a Lecker and Clint, though, I probably would have taken the line, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm trying to get some
you're trying
Val
to get
here. I'm in
some
Val territory, right? I'm
fair.
fucked.
Yeah, fair enough.
What is Gian Rooney doing?
Just a clean penalty shot of Chanel Harris-Tavita at 410.
Just having a quick look through, I'm 3 years into the deep, and I don't know when the last time the Dragons won 3 games in a row was.
Yeah, fuck.
It's been a
maybe
long time. I'm at 2023, so it's been at least 3 years
Fuck it,
since I've won
dude.
3
You got to
games in a row.
believe in these things. Because it's, the Warriors are on a skid of sorts.
2022. 2022.
Okay. That's all right. It's not too far away.
But they covered the plus line a fair bit.
Yeah,
I'll
they
say
like
that.
to cover.
Yeah, like heaps.
Yeah, it's true.
I think Shane would have put a lot into last week against
Hasn't
the
lost a go
Sharkies.
media, Shane.
Shane Flanagan hasn't.
But he's with the Sharks, so
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Give me more of that.
give you more of that. There
Fuck
you go.
yeah. That's positive vibes.
That's with Sharks that look like Sharks, though.
Yeah, the Sharks when they look
not,
like
not
Sharks.
gummy
Yeah.
sharks. We move on to the Roosters and the Bulldogs. This is a hot game of rugby league, this one. I'm excited for this. This is at Allianz, the first of 3 games at Allianz, or 4? 3 games at Allianz this weekend. Roosters, $2.15 outsiders to the Dogs, $1.70. The line, 2.5, and the total, 41.5. Is you got any clear outcomes here? Who do you think is going to win it?
I think the Bulldogs are going to get the job done here. The Roosters, they have lost 6 of their last 8 home games this season. They have lost 14 of their last 15 games against top 4 opponents. And the Bulldogs, they love playing bottom 9 teams. They've won 13 of their 14 games against the current bottom 9 teams this season. For try scorers, did a bit of digging when Sebo went AWOL and left the studio. The Bulldogs, 55-45% split for backs and forwards tries. The NRL average is 71-29
There
split.
you go.
So that's why it's a bit different there.
Why are you getting those Val?
That's why you're getting that Val with the backs. For try scorers, though, I still like Jeffro Renakama at that $2.20 mark. Scored in 3 of his 4 NRL games. The Roosters, they've conceded 4 tries to left wingers in the last 5 games. That right edge is their weakest in the last 5 games too. But Matty Burden, he's $4.25. He scored 4 tries in his last 3 games against the Roosters, and the Chooks ranked 2nd for tries conceded to left halves.
Do you think Tuala drops out? Tracy comes in?
Tracy comes in. Yeah, probably. I would imagine so. Critter and then Kiraz right wing. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yep.
If not, Renakama did come in for, what's his face, for Tracy.
Montoya?
No, he came in for Tracy, and then they moved Kiraz to fullback.
Yeah, right.
And then Tuala went from left wing to right wing. So Tuala could very well be in the squad still.
Where's Montoya? Injured? Or
Yeah,
dropped?
injured.
Okay.
Neck injury.
I've got Jethro. Haven't banged on a Jethro, and ever since Eddy got Karma on the wind, I'm just like, give me some. Give me some of that. I was a DWZ away from it last week, but I've got Jethro and Marky Mark, who has fucking delivered for me this year like no other player. Me and him have got a connection. You're getting $4.09 for those two. Just wingers to do wingers shit. Double ender. Sebo?
I think last week for me with the Roosters, especially these teams, not the Bulldogs are out of the top 4, but as it gets closer to finals and they start playing like finals type footy, the Dolphins had kind of been hanging on and overachieving, but I think the Roosters, you know, they thrive in this sort of shit, these sort of games. I think just like experience of playing in the finals for years and years and years starts to shine, especially as they're chasing to get in there. And Bulldogs, yes, they had a good win last week, but I don't trust them in a betting perspective that much. So I'm just going to go Roosters plus 2.5 into a Tupu, 286, real plain and clean and boring. But I feel it's you get a bit of value because they're going up against the Dogs that are not the favourites. I don't know. I think the Dogs are a good team. I just don't trust them as much as most people do.
I'm with you. Bro?
I'm going to take Daniel Tupu. Sammy Walker's just so dominant on that left side. He's scoring every week. So Tupes for me. And then I like Jacob Preston, who'll be going at he'll be going at Sammy Walker and
Sam
Billy
Walker.
Smith.
And, Billy or Crichton.
I like that. 6.49, Preston and Tupu.
Yeah, nice. Lippy's bet I quite like with a Preston and a Gussie C at 17.41. Like just 2 try scorers, notable try scorers on the edges. It's pretty good.
Fuck, Preston. He has had his name chucked around a bit, hasn't he? What was Preston just paying by himself?
Jacob Preston is at $3.60. Is that bet right? Is that too much?
No, 360 is about right. Wait,
You mean Lippy's bet?
Lippy's bet.
No, look right here.
Crichton
Yeah,
and-
no, you're right.
Preston,
Yep.
Crichton.
That's
Preston
unreal value.
Crichton's 360. No.
No.
Oh.
I was interested to know what
$17.
Preston was by himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the Gummy Sharks v the Titans.
Fucking Wobbegongs. When you
Wobbegongs?
when you swim around, like I used to do it not that often because pretty soon after I started my little like swim around to Clavelli to Coogee, the guy got taken at Little Bay, and I was like, all right, I'm done. But you see like heaps of like little sharks out
Yeah,
there.
he was swimming in chummed up waters, and it's like a deep
Yeah,
fucking
I know.
snow.
Well, it's not, but it's like literally just off the coast, and it's only like a kilometre that way from where you're swimming.
Oh, no, listen, the sharks are everywhere.
Yeah,
You just
I
need
know.
to know that. The
But
sharks
when
are
I used to
fucking
do
everywhere.
my swim, you'd always see Wobbegongs and Port Jacksons, and for like half a second, just anything dark and big moving just freaks you out, and then you realise pretty quickly, and it's just like when you see Wobbegong, you almost just want to go down and pet the thing. Like
dog.
it's sometimes they're a big one. Yeah, it's like it's a puppy shark. Like
suck on your toes.
I've seen a big one before. Yeah, it sucks on your toes. That's what the sharks are, pretty much. Just a Wobbegong kind of
Sucking on your toes.
Sucking on your toes.
Cronulla Wobbegongs.
The gongs. No disrespect, of course.
No, your players are sick. You should be at least. You got
should be
guys
at
who
top
look
four.
like and
No.
play like fucking serious hammerheads, even throw into full, not bull sharks, but you guys are like, you know, Grey Nurse,
You've got
hammerheads.
bull sharks in your team.
You got some bull sharks in your team for sure,
Yeah.
but you just play like Wobbegongs.
Yeah. So the Sharks, did I already say this? The Sharks $1.36, Titans $3.15 at Shark Park. 9.5 is the line. 51.5 the total. What's the weather doing for a 51.5 total?
It's going to be dry
Okay.
this weekend in Sydney after that Thursday night rain. The Sharks, they have won 4 consecutive home games by 12 or more points. They have won 9 of their last 10 meetings against the Titans, and they've won 8 consecutive games against the bottom placed team on the ladder, winning 7 of those 8 games by 10 or more points. So I don't mind the Sharks to cover that line. For try scorers, you got Sifa Talakai here. Yes, he's only scored once all season. However, a left centre has scored in 3 of the last 4 games against the Titans. Sifa did score against the Titans last time he played them as well. Then, for a bit more value and a bit roguer, Jamin Jolliffe at prop. He's only scored once this season. However, the Sharks have conceded a try to a starting prop in each of their last 3 games. Jolliffe has a better career strike rate than Fotuaika, so that's why I'd be leaning towards him more statistically.
Jamin Jolliffe is just such a name that sounds like someone's made it up to run a Jamin Jolliffe.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't sound like a real name.
No, it's a troll that like you make up to your mate who pretends he knows everything about rugby league, and then you talk about Jamin Joel. If you've made up the name, you've made up the player,
Yeah.
to see if he tests him, and he's like so proud of himself that he pretends he knows. Then he goes to his actual mates who know everything, and he's like, "Mate, you heard of Jamin Joel?"
Yeah, and
who
you're
the
like-
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it sounds like a made up name.
Have you seen that skit they did on ESPN a couple of years ago with what's his name, the Patriots tight end? Gronk.
Yeah.
Where they said to him, "Oh, what about this guy out of college? He's only got 8 fingers." But you see Gronk panic stage. He goes, Yeah, good receiver.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
That's like Shane Gillis when he did the opening for the ESPYs. He's a comedian. He stand up and he's like, hey, 4-time WNBA Player of the Year, like Macy Green is here. And everyone's like, and he's like, I knew you guys are lying. That's just my mate's wife. She's just sitting there like, I knew you guys wouldn't know any WNBA players. Oh, fuck. Have you guys gone? Have you guys
No one's done anything.
No.
No.
Jesus Christ. What are you doing, Sebo?
I'm going to copy your bet. I had like
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Look, I had Titans.
Speak
it's
to both of us.
It's around like AFB. I had Titans plus 10.5, and then into a Campbell. I thought he was owed one. Poker machine bet. I've been doing them a bit this week, but then I was like, obviously the Sharks might take it close, but you know what? The Sharks really lose against teams that. Of your Dragons variety, your Tigers variety. It sounds like what they do is they lose to those teams and they come out and probably put 40 in the Titans. Like, nah, see, we're good. It's like, nah, they're coming last. So I take AFB because Rando said that 3 times in a row a prop scored. So doesn't it make complete sense to get their bull shark, their actual bull shark?
When we're talking bull sharks, they've got one bull shark.
That's a bull shark. You know, that thing can go kind of up the inlets, out to the oceans. It's the only aggressive shark that will actually attack you on purpose, like a tiger snake would. So I'm going to take
or
him.
King Brown.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Is that King Brown at Magenta Shores a month ago?
Huge.
It was like a python.
Yeah, no, it was fucking humongous. Like, get away from me.
Yeah, fucking hell. So I'll take him. What's he, 4 something? 440. 440. Perfect.
Yep. 440 AFB for the reasons Seb just stole from my mouth. I haven't banged on an AFB for a very long time, and this feels like a game where he just gets close to the line and barges over a bunch of beaters, really, doesn't he? Bull sharks him.
Bull sharks and Titans.
Bull shark in a team of Wobbegongs. Roo, disappointed to see you may have similar thoughts.
Yeah, boys, look, I'm going to be completely honest with this one. I've got a very important Supercoach draft final this weekend, and I'm directly jinxing the dudes that I'm playing in this game because it scares the shit out of me.
Yep.
So JC, AFB, Teague Wilton, you're getting $65.37 if my
pretty
season
fucking
finishes.
good.
I'll take some immortality.
That is pretty
Because
good.
Teague's always there or thereabouts.
And
Got him last
AFB's
week.
low, like cheap as chips.
And then
usually.
Jaden Campbell, he's owed one poker machine bet.
Correct.
Like simulation bet.
Will there be a late wild card when Keeney's included into the side?
Don't rule it out.
Okay.
So do you think Keeney's going to be?
Don't rule it out.
Keeney's going to be included,
I think he'll play, yeah. Whether it's off the bench or whatever, I don't know. But
and then
he'll play.
you'd bet on him. But that would jinx it,
that would
wouldn't it?
jinx you.
No, I need to.
Yeah, you
jinx
need
the
Kenny.
shit out of
Yeah.
it,
So
so.
you don't wildcard that. Giancarlo.
This in his Inter Milan career is probably his dumbest move he's ever made. Might come off now, but I've quadruple checked this. Ronaldo Militalo Hattie is 875.
Those odds are
Disgusting.
Those odds
Just
are
take
so
him first try. Far out.
Huh?
Just take him first try. It'd be the same price, wouldn't it?
Like, I mean, he's
point.
definitely getting one.
What is he at first try scorer? Let me see. $7. So
Mate, still.
still
No
think
one
he's
is
gonna score
definitely
a
getting
hat-trick?
one in this Shark side too.
280 for 2+. Fuck me dead.
No, 3. Oh, 280 for 2
280
plus.
for 2.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it's against the Titans.
Yeah, listen, it might come off, but it's still those odds are pretty rank. But it's one of those. It could come off.
Anything could come off, but it's about like, is it smart or good value? You know, anything can come off, but yeah.
Yeah, agreed. But that's how I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot. Next game we have the Broncos v the Fish, Battle of Brisbane, Suncorp Stadium. $1.68 for the Broncos without a couple of fucking decent players. $2.20 for the Fish. 3.5 the line. 48.5 the total. Rando.
It's going to be dry at Suncorp for this game. Now, Adam Reynolds will miss his first game of the season. The Broncos, they've lost their last 6
Is this
games.
his first? Sorry, just interrupt. Is this the first game he's missed all season?
Yeah, I thought he'd miss more, but
They call him injury prone for the
Yeah.
last half a decade.
Yeah.
And
And
he
he's
plays
on-
20 games every year.
I think it's because he always gets a
Interesting.
knock halfway through a
always
game where it
carrying
looks
something.
like he's about to
Yeah,
go
it
off,
looks- yeah.
and then that's burnt into your memory, but he stays on.
I would have.
yeah.
I would have said he's missed like 7 games
Yeah.
just because of the
Yeah.
way that he's spoken about.
Yeah, I've had to triple check that. But yes, no, will be his first game he's missed for the Broncos this year. They've lost their last 6 games without Adam Reynolds, as mentioned. The Dolphins, they've won 3 of their last 4 games at Suncorp. They've won 7 of their last 9 night games as well, covering the line in each of those wins. So I don't mind the Dolphins here for an upset to bounce back after conceding 60 points. We saw the Rabbitohs do it last week against the Titans when they copped 60 from the Broncos. So maybe we'll see it again there. For try scorers, just soloing out one player here, Jakey Averillo, 5 tries in his last 4 games against the Broncos. He has scored 3 tries in his last 3 games at Suncorp. The Broncos' right edge is their weakest, conceding 30% of their tries. A left centre has scored against them in 3 of the last 5 games.
Just have a look at Adam Reynolds' career. He's played 15 seasons. He's played less than 20 in 3 of them, and he's never played below 13 games in a season.
Yeah.
In the last 9 seasons, he's played below 20 games once.
And it's an injury. That's crazy.
Like he would average like 22, 23 games.
Has he played 300 games yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Jesus Christ, that's bizarre. Why? Yeah, well, it's rugby league for you. Any Stags stuff? Stags gear?
He has lit it up a bit recently.
Yeah,
He's on a bit more.
Only 2 tries in his last 5 games, 4 tries in his last 5
2 tries in his last 5
Suncorp.
games ain't bad for Stags.
Well, that's in 1 game. He scored a double. So
okay.
yeah. He's only scored in 2 of his 5
Stags
derbies.
score against the Dolphins a few years ago when he did Our House.
Yeah, he did the Our House.
Oh, yeah,
I think it was
that's
the
a
first ever derby.
Suncorp.
Yeah.
And who's in the centres?
For the Dolphins?
Dolphins.
He's up against Jakey Averillo.
And is he a notoriously good defender?
No, he's the opposite. He's got better this year, to be fair.
he's got
Sweet.
better.
Love that, because I've got Stags in there, and who better to hammer a Stags into
Yeah.
a piece of wood than the hammer himself?
Yeah.
So 503 for a hammer and a Stags. It'd be nice to get on the board for a 3rd time with me old immortal mate Sebo over there. 503, that's a bet, Sebo.
Yeah, I got a hammer as well. Not to hammer in a Stags. I was just first time I bet on him, going to be last time I bet on him, but just Billy Walters. Like, is he playing 5'8"?
Yeah.
He's
Difference.
like come on. He's had like averaging 15, 20 minutes a game, and he usually comes on our schools. I know it's from dummy half. I just feel if I'm ever going to have a little dabble at a Billy, it's going to be now, and a hammer as well for 794, a bit of a double ender there. But it's something about Billy just sung out to me. And I don't know, maybe as I've gotten older and less sleep, I've become less prone to greater forces trying to tell me something. So I'm only kind of just picking up the end of the radio waves here. But I honestly had a vibe about him. 794.
Sometimes I think the more tired you are, the more tapped in you are to the radio waves, because you're just sort of barely hanging on to like your grip on.
Yeah, but they
reality.
come. But like sometimes you're so tired and you've got a million things in your mind scrambled. It kind of comes in and goes out, and maybe
Yes.
it's like
Yeah.
like you felt something go through you, but it wasn't clear enough for you to make out a name.
But if you're
or-
too well slept, then you're like too.
Oh, no, you can't be too-
That's everything's making sense.
You can't be too healthy to be tapped into mystics and
No.
vibes. You can't. You need to be in a bit of a week, like daily,
Daze.
like days stupor of like a whiny sleep. You know,
Yeah.
the Chardonnay kind of awakens a few things. Like so
Drunk.
all your health nuts. Just did city to surf. Well, great. You're feeling good. Probably exercising,
you're
but
not
you're
good
not
at
fucking
gambling.
tapped into any of this fun shit, dude.
No. I just ran City to
Still got
Surf.
your fucking
Do not
medal around
follow
your neck,
those
probably.
bets,
Nah,
dude.
I got this medal though. What'd you come first, second? Third? Nah, 10,098th. Yeah, great. Why have you got a medal? Why are you walking around to my coffee line, getting in the way and holding me up right now? Fucking take it off.
Also, you're in the inner west.
I'm talking about when I used to live in Bondi.
Bondi was fucked on the weekend, I'll tell you that. So Rue and not Rue, Walters and Hammer is 794. Rue, what are you doing?
I've got Walters and Hammer as well. I've actually taken both 5'8" and both fullbacks. So Nikorima, Hamiso, Walsh, and Walters. I think we'll get a high-scoring game here, and I'm just going to lean into that.
Yeah.
$74.11.
Don't mind it. Don't mind it.
Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Going for immortality a couple of times this week, Rue.
Having a few shots at it.
Be nice if Eddy came back, the only one not an immortal. Although I still don't want you to be one, Rue, but it'd be better if it was you.
Did you order 2
Ned.
rings, or did you order 4 just in case?
No, we
No.
ordered 2, mate.
2.
You don't order 4. It's like that. But
We'll
there are
probably be
2.
double ringed up by the time.
Well, I was like, do you get more rings?
No,
or do you
I think you meant
it's
something
maybe-
different.
You
Like
just get on
something-
the board, and then
You get
got
on
a
the
ring.
board.
You know, you get on
Yeah.
the board, but you've got your ring. You
You've
know,
got your
once
ring.
You've got your ring, that's what you
You've
are.
got your ring. But like, there's a part of me, and I wouldn't wear it every week, but would love like Fellowship, Lord of the Rings Fellowship cape with like maybe the ring logo here. They pull out when you want, so they've got that clip,
Yeah.
and you just have a nice light kind of velvety thing there.
Like in the club colours, obviously, you have things like
And you don't wear it all the time, just when you feel like it, or when you
Yeah.
come in, or like you just pull it out here and there, and I
Because
don't know.
I'll be wearing the ring all the time.
I'll be wearing the ring 24/7.
Yeah.
Like 100%. people go, "Oh, what's that?" Signet ring, mortal ring.
Yeah, it's an auto signet ring.
Yeah.
You don't
Now,
just play it off. Like,
If there's any, I guess, bars, pubs, bowling alleys, driving ranges who want to give immortals, a free pass.
Free
Just
shit,
go,
yeah.
Hey, it's Chloe Hotel. Here's a couple jugs, a palmy on us.
we'll shout you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shout you out for free shit for immortals. Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. I want an immortal. Remember you used to when you go to Coles and you get out all the discounts on the receipt?
Yeah.
You could get
Or there's an immortal menu that's only for people with a fucking signet ring. Like, oh yeah, we also sell vapes. Where are we? Are we up to Giancarlo?
Yeah, Brisbane 1 to 12, 295.
Brisbane 1 to 12, 295. Whatever. Inter Milan.
Yeah.
That's like a
He's
whatever,
good. Yeah.
man,
He impressed me with one of his, but they're slowly getting worse.
Yeah, that wasn't that good. Where are we now? Eels v Rabbitohs at Allianz Stadium. Rabbits 225, Eels favourites $1.65. Line 3.5, total 47.5.
It's going to be dry for this game. The Rabbitohs, they have won 8 of their last 9 games against the Eels. They haven't lost to the Eels on a Saturday night since 2006, winning 7 consecutive games played at that time slot. However, it might be a bit harder to pick a head-to-head here with recency bias, so you can look at the unders. They've got it at 47.5 points. 4 of the last 5 Rabbitohs and Eels games have gone under 47.5 points. The Rabbitohs and the Eels are second and third last for points scored this season. So I think that points handicap is pretty high. For try scorers, of course, AJ's there. He's possibly a chance here to score a double. He scored 18 tries in 15 games against the Eels, 10 tries in his last 3 meetings against them. The Eels, they're first for tries conceded to left wingers, letting in a try to that position in 75% of their games. For a bit more value, though, Jack Williams, he's only scored once this season, but he comes up against Ashton Ward, who I think is about 67 kilos, soaking wet. He's let in a try to the opposing left second rower in each of his 2 starts this season.
I'm going to steal that AJ double, and I've got it paired with a Fox double. I think it's
Mate, I was just looking at that here.
Yeah, I think it's the extension of Indigenous round.
Yes.
At Allianz this week. I think the 2 boys will light it up on the edges. It's $14.20 for those 2 to score a double. I like that.
Focky's back, dude. Like, he is back.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, he's the Fox,
Yeah.
by the way. No, Focky is back. Yeah. Yeah, Focky is back. I'm coming with you, Roo. I'm riding with you on Focky 2 plus into an AJ 2 plus. Why not? I had Eels 13 plus, but that points scoring shit you were just talking about there, Rando, scared me off. Sebo, what are you going to do?
I miss this matchup as a Rabbitohs fan. Even when both teams are good, it used to kind of be we had it over them, and it used to be like an overs fest, and we would just smash them. I don't know if you look back, not the last 3 years Rando, but the 5 years before that, I reckon it was heavily weighted in our side. Now I don't know what to do. Like, did the last week take it out of, like, did they give everything they had last week? The Eels are looking good. They looked a bit shaky against the Cows, but, like, are they good? Are they bad? I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard.
So I'm just going to go a winger from each side, Lomax and AJ, and I think I'm going to have to put my hand up and say I'm going to have to bet on AJ as a leg until he breaks this record. I just want to be that my part of the history with him. So it's like I got on him on this, I got him on that. And then just doing a classic poker machine bet with my mate Roo Kelmer. Just he went on to a whole thing last week, and now he just cast him aside. Thank you, I'll pick him up. 16.54.
Yeah, I back that.
I don't mind that. That's a good poker machine bet there. That'll fucking sting as well. Gian, what's he doing?
Lomax, first, second, or third. Bunnies plus 9.5, 508. Not terrible, that one. But
Bunnies plus 9.5.
is that not?
Has he taken the extra?
Is that a BYO?
Maybe it's got a
That's
BYO.
BYO.
Yeah, it's a BYO.
Fuck, 9's a weird number to pick.
9
but
is a
anyway.
very weird number.
9 is a weird number, generally speaking.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his career back, but the Saudis aren't going to look at him and cash him out at the end of his career with that sort of betting, You're like,
No. You're not getting any of that Ronaldo shit.
No.
We'll give you your own team in Saudi Arabia and fucking $100 million a week. Good luck. We have got Manly v the Tigers at Allianz Stadium. Is this a double header?
No, Sunday game.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Sunday. 2:30 for the Tigers. and an undeserved favouritism for the Seagulls at $1.62. The line 4.5, 48. Total 48.5.
It's going to be dry for this game. The Seagulls, they've won 7 of their last 8 meetings against the Tigers. The Tigers, they're coming off a bye. They have lost their last 8 games when they've come off a bye.
They're like the one team that
Literally.
don't tend to do well off a bye.
No rest, no rest. The Tigers have also lost 7 of their last 9 games as underdogs, but the Seagulls, they've lost 6 of their last 8 games as favourites. So it's not looking good either way for both these sides. But I'll give you some Manly try scorers. Lehigh Hopewadi, he's in the 2s. He scored in 4 tries in his last 5 games at wing. Manly's left edge have scored 44% of their tries in the last 5 weeks. The Tigers, they're second for tries conceded to left wingers, conceding to them at a 75% strike rate this season. For a bit more value, DCE, he scored more tries against the Tigers than any other opponent in his career, including 7 tries in his last 7 meetings. The Tigers are 4th for tries conceded to right halves.
I'll get out of the way here. This is one that this game wigs me out. I played Cody in NRL 26 yesterday, Manly v the Tigers. He beat me twice. A total accumulated points of 50-6. I scored 1 try in both games. But I'm backing my boys. Manly 13 plus forever till I die. Lehigh 2 plus. I like those stats, Rando, as you try to hold in a yawn over there, and it looked very weird. And then a Tommy Turbo back and flying at fullback, 21.06 for that. It's actually not bad. If it happens, you know what I mean? Manly do fucking blow teams out sometimes. 21.06. Sebo, yours seems humongous.
Yeah, it is humongous. I'm going to have a bit of fun with this game. I basically want to get the highest immortal bet is the goal. And so for me to do that, I have to go into the 200s because I've already got a 198. I
already own the biggest, so I want to go bigger.
Yeah. Just create eventually a podium of the biggest, you know. And so I'm just having a bit of fun with this game because Manly, if you play it smart and conservative, you can bang on just like a Manly or a Cooler or something, but I've just never done it and I don't believe it, and I don't believe in both teams if I'm going to be honest. But what sets up for the greatest one is to basically take the underdog. You could just don't go a result and it's still a good bet, but I just want to take the underdog, so it's I feel that makes the immortal bet even bigger because you've taken the team that shouldn't win. And I've just gone 2 on each side. I've got a Turbo and Cooler for, that's all Manly can seem to do is just go around the edges for these guys with a bit of speed. And then I've taken the middle with the Tigers, with Appy getting a bit of revenge on the old team, and then Tyrrell May. So it's 4 try scorers and a result for 219.84. Now, I understand I'm going to obviously post this to the Ned's profiles, but I'll also just put a civvy on without the Tigers so you can easily copy, and it's around 137 because we know what might happen is the Tigers might not be the leg that gets up. So, I'll do a civvy without the Tigers.
So Turbo, Cooler, Appy, Team A is still in the 1s.
Yeah, because
Is that Tyrrell May or Tyler May?
Tyrrell, big dog. Big
Surely.
dog.
Good question, though.
Because the way I see it is, though, because Manly have fucking speed out wide but don't have a middle, really. So take the middle for the Tigers try scorers and see where we go. Get the biggest immortal odds ever, 219.84.
Hey, Totes, can you hear me? Yeah. Did Adam Dewey score yesterday when you were playing Tom?
I think he might have. He kicked well.
You got any Dewey stats for me, Rando?
Sure, mate. 1 second. He has scored in 3 tries in his last 4 games, 3 tries in his last 4 games against Manly.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to triple Dewey.
Oh,
Got a good feeling.
That's good. I like that bet. He's awake at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah.
$4.10. I like that. Good value.
It's a good triple.
Shit.
And Lippy's doing Turbo and Samuela Fainu 934.
I also like that bet.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That bet gets my attention in the Saudi leagues for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're finishing up in the EPL? Here.
Oh, yeah. Come over here.
Here's a fucking oil rig with your name on it.
Yeah, an oil field. Yeah. Giancarlo Oil. Cowboys and the Knights. Final game of the round, Queensland Country Bank. $1.46 for the Cows, $2.75 for the Knights. This game is absolute horse shit. 6.5 the total, the line, and 46.5 the total.
It's going to be dry in Townsville for this game. Excited as a Cowboys fan. We've won 7 of our last 8 games as home favourites. We haven't lost to the Knights in Townsville since 2015, winning 9 straight games in Townsville against them. The Knights, they haven't won a Sunday game all season either, so it all points towards the Cowboys here. For try scorers, Greg Marsu, he's at $2.20, which is insane for a left winger up against the Cowboys, considering how bad they are on that edge. Cows are third for tries conceded to left wingers, including conceding 5 tries in their last 3 games. Greg Marsu has scored in 2 of his last 3 against the Cowboys. For a bit more value, you got Jackson Purdue and Tommy Dearden here. Purdue, 3 tries in his last 3 games. He's scored in 3 of his last 4 home games as a centre, and the Knights have leaked a try to a left centre in each of their last 3 games. Tommy Dearden has scored in 4 straight games against the Knights. He's scored 3 tries in his last 4 games, and the Knights, they have conceded 4 tries to right halves this season.
I love that because I've taken a weird bet, which I don't fully believe in for legitimate cause. In terms of vibe or stats, but Tommy Dearden, Rando just mentioned, he's on fire. And I just think if there's one player, obviously outside of Nathan Cleary and shit, that the Knights wish they could have, be Tommy Dearden. Just like a guy who started off as an underdog, went like shit, digs into the line, always backs up, kind of sums up like Nova Castrians at their best in a certain way. Mm-hmm. So I just have this vision of just... what's that song from my old school? Like, I close my eyes. And
keep going. What is it?
I don't remember the rest
Only
of it.
for a moment, now the moment's gone.
I can just imagine
all my
the Nova Castrians and just did and going boom, boom. And they go, fuck, I wish I had him. $13.
Just in the wind. I'm going double ender here. Hate the game. Nanai, Domi, 462, whatever. Domi at $2. Sure, I'll take it. Nanai hasn't banged for a couple of weeks, at least as far as I'm aware, so he's due.
He scored the week before, didn't he? Yeah.
Listen, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much taking the exact same bet, but instead of Nanai, I'm chucking in Drinky there, 474. I'm getting better value than you there, just quietly.
Yeah, Drinky, I find I struggle to get Drinky. Drinky's been difficult for me.
He's one on, one off. He's like, for me, I can't rank him. You know when for some reason there's like no traffic, about a little bit of traffic, and you just seem to catch every light that you're just like, you're driving up and it just turns orange before you know, and you go, okay, fuck. Like, okay, when for some reason you're trapped in that cycle. I'm like that with Drinky. He's like, he scores 1 try, doesn't score 1 try. As soon as I include him, we
can't meet up.
Yeah,
I can't
sync.
It work.
Yeah. So you just have to...
We want to catch up, but it just never seems to happen.
And that's what happens when you're doing this every week for years and stuff. You start to develop those senses.
There's a bit of notebook sort of stuff about that, where it's like when he's ready for a relationship, she's not, and then when she's ready, he's not. And it's like, when are these guys going to work it out? Fuck. Yeah.
If I had a little notepad, old school stuff, not tech, there would be like almost every 3rd page would be a reminder about me and drinking. Just don't go for drinking.
I think you got to meet Drinky in North Queensland. I don't have any stats on that, Rando. Do you have any? I reckon he scores more tries at home.
Scott Drinkwater.
Yeah.
His record at home. Oh, fuck, wrong one.
I reckon it'll be better than. Notably better.
It's 38% this season, 33% at home.
A little bit. But they've been so shit this season.
They have.
Yeah.
He's also gone on and off at home as well. He scored last game against the Dragons, so beware there. He's gone on try, no try. No.
Yeah, well, I'm out of it. I'm not going to get tempted in. Wait a second, I'll enter here. No.
Never scored against the Knights either.
No. Don't waste
I'm
your time.
done. Lippy's going. Dommy, Drinky, 2+ combined. Cows +4.5. Under 54.56. 12.
Jesus Christ, dude. He's out of the Saudi leagues now. He's out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, he might just be one of, like, that bet, it looks a lot, like, but it's kind of like, okay, it looks good, but it just really doesn't.
The thing is...
for what to happen, I mean.
For what need to happen, like, it's also like, if you were to fully break it down and simplify the way it looks, it's all right. Like, it's not that crazy, but it's also still for, like, 6-12. Yeah. You need to... people say don't judge a book by its cover, but it's like, well, I'm going to judge it by its cover and the way it is inside. The cover is fucked. This is a bad cover.
It's a bad cover. But also, like, Cows at the line, under 54, and a try score from the Knights is usually a good bet because you get the value by taking. The 2+ is just kind of
the value's
Yeah,
not there really.
yeah,
The value
yeah.
isn't there.
No.
The book's also shit and the cover's bad. Let's get to our unit scoopers and then we'll do our hot seat and then we'll get the fuck out of here. I will kick things off, punters and dribblers. I am trying to pick the round. I've enjoyed my journey in doing so the last few weeks. I've got close and I've been far away. I fucking should have bet on Manly. We get it. This week I'm taking the Panthers, the Dragons, the Roosters, the Sharks, the Fish, the Eels, the Seagulls, and the Cows. That's paying 94.10.
that's pretty good. Who are your upsets there? Dragons, Roosters.
Dragons, Roosters, maybe the Fish over the Broncos.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty good for just 2 upsets.
3.
3. Oh, the Fish are the yeah.
Maybe outsiders.
I'm going something not similar, but why is that in there? That's not the fucking price. That should be. Hold on. But basically, it's half an Azaki. And what I mean by half an Azaki, we all know that full Azakis has just taken the line in each game. Very hard to wrangle. Have done it. Have had 7 hit and missed out thanks to our friends, the Sharks, on the last leg. So now I'm introducing something for people going, Azaki's not really possible, is it? It's very hard to get. It's basically taking the line I want on each side, but basically halving it. So if the bookies are saying this, like, Panthers are -4.5, I'm taking Panthers -2.5. So I'm kind of following the bookies, but just giving myself that extra little leg. And it pays 58.62. So you're not getting basically the crazy fucking.
I was going to say, I was like, how's this paying 586? What is going on? How is that like?
I missed the dot. But it gets you 56.82. So I'm going to take the Panthers -2.5, Dragons +10.5, Roosters -1.5, Titans +19.5, Finns +6.5, Eels -1.5, Tigers +8.5, Cows -2.5. So it's basically the halves of what Ned's is telling me. And look, this is for people who aren't ready to go on a grade 5 rapid. Maybe we did it without helmets and helps of a lot of other things.
Well, our boat popped in the first.
Well, yeah, we did it without a fucking boat down the washing machine. But no, you guys are cut out for that. Some, just,
on mushrooms.
Just believe it or not, a fucking boat just that was filled with water. Start out here. Get a little taste for it. It's a little kind of. It's not training wheel stuff because it's a bit beyond that, but it's not big boy stuff.
Dip your toes.
Dip your toes, and it is still an immortal bet.
Yep.
I have got a couple of wingers, Tupu, AJ, and Fox to score, and then I'm going to chuck in Adam Dewey. I like him this week, and Cody Nikorima at Suncorp Stadium, $81.83. I think I'm betting on Dewey and Nikorima here, boys.
Yeah, I don't mind
it's
it.
not bad.
Don't mind it,
Who's
mate.
Nikorima running at? Ben Hunt.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
He's not the best defender, is he?
I like it.
I like it too. What's Gian Rooney doing?
He's going Storm, Was, Dogs, Sharks, Broncos, Eels, Tigers, Cows, 82.55.
Okay. All right. All Eddie's bets will appear on his profiles, and if they don't, he doesn't get them, just so you know. Rue, for the hot seat, you are 2 from 2 so far.
Yeah, on a run. A little bit too much of a good run.
There is a bit about that.
Peaking way too early.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Tigers with the 4.5 start against the Manly Seagulls this week. I think the Tigers will win outright in an upset. 4.5 starts enough for me. So Tigers plus 4.5.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really excited if there's a hot seat where you all get almost like one go at it, like one rotation. Like if you get 3 in a row, then the next guy gets 2 in a row. Because normally we have like 2 full rotations, so the first time around it doesn't really mean anything to you.
Yes, I get you.
That will be exciting.
Yep, I'm with you. All right, that's us done. Remember, Thursday night, Hello Sport YouTube for the Panthers and the Storm, Sebo and I, Oceans 3 stream where we will be gambling. Gambling good. We'll see you then. Bye.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website